Next group, and the very final group that we'll be hearing from, I do believe, is very near and dear to my heart. They are the Space Cookies, Team 1868, who operate out of this base. We're a high school robotics team, high school Girl Scout robotics team, and that there is our robot. Her name is Azure. A quick introduction to our robot demo masters. We've got Kavya with the curly hair driving, Anna next to her, who will be operating, and Ebeth, their wonderful assistant. Elizabeth. I call Elizabeth Ebeth now. Okay, Elizabeth, their wonderful assistant. I promise I know everybody. So if you ladies want to get it fired up. That humming sound that you can hear is the air compressor, which we use for all sorts of tasks on the robot, including shifting gears and retracting and deploying that mechanism that you see on the front. Yes, it is supposed to do that. This robot is designed to play basketball, or at least a version of it that has 8 hoops, 4 at either end of the field, and cross a ramp-shaped obstacle, which is then designed to balance through innovative use of a retractable deployment and a braking system. So what it's doing now is rolling around picking up basketballs, as it is designed to do, and chucking them out the flywheel in the top. You can see that there's a conveyor belt that rolls up the front that brings the balls to the top, where they are then fired out the back of the robot. Yes, the back. We did that on purpose. It makes it easier for us to line it up. We are sponsored by the Girl Scouts and NASA. We do have a lab here on base, building N246. And we work and play here all the time. Our team, at this moment, is an indeterminate number of girls because we're still recruiting. But our first meeting last night had over 50 in attendance, which is super exciting. Let me see. Our team was founded in 2006 by NASA and the Girl Scouts, Dr. Wendy Holferty, Diane Reckless, and Mark Leone. Well, founded in 2005, but our first season was in 2006. My name is Susanna. I'm a senior with the team. I am the electrical captain. Yes, that's right. And I've been with the team for 4 years. Now, if you guys have any questions, feel free to raise your hands and try and shout over the robot. I guess we don't have someone roving with a mic, so. That big orange light that's flashing, it's telling us that it is in communication with the driver station, where Kavya, you can see, is driving with the joysticks. Wave high. Or not, okay. Wave high. Okay. Do we have any questions about the team? Yes. Oh, yay. Ebeth has a mic.
What's the question?
Have you guys been in a basketball match?
You mean against people? You mean against people? Because that robot shoots a lot better than most of us. Quite honestly, we've tried and it beats us out. Yes, question.
How far can it go?
How far? You mean how far does it shoot or how far does it drive? That is an excellent question. Well, a good battery we'll leave in the robot for about 2 minutes at about, oh gosh, our top speed is 19.8 feet per second. So, I don't know, 20 times 60 times 2, 12. What's that? She says 2,400 feet, and I don't feel like checking the math, so. 2,400 feet, that's about a half a mile in 2 minutes.
Have you guys played other robots?
Where am I looking? Hand up. Okay, repeat the question?
Have you guys played other robots?
Okay, once more? Did you hear that?
Have you guys played other robots?
Oh yeah, of course. Our team's been around since 2006, and we're part of the FRC competition, the first robotics competition, which releases a new game challenge at the beginning of every year. Most of our robots are about this size, or at the very least about this weight. This is Azure. She's about 108 pounds when we don't have dumbbells strapped onto her, which we sometimes do for reasons I don't care to explain. You can come ask us later if you're curious. But most of them are about this size. We have, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012. We have 7 robots from years gone by. Each of them plays a very different challenge with a very different game. Other questions? Yes.
When when you were in the World Series, what robot did you choose to perform?
Well, we have been to the World Championships every year since our founding. And every year we are required to play with that year's challenge robot. So this one was at the 2012 World Championships. Last year's Mazarine was at the 2011 World Championships, and so on and so forth. Way back to 2006. Let's hear from someone new back there. You guys can keep driving it around if you want. We have a mic now. Yeah.
How long did it take you to make that robot?
That is an excellent question. So at the beginning of every year, our team gets 6 weeks to design, build, and program an entirely new robot. Then we put it in a box, and we're not allowed to touch it until competition. Now, while some of you guys may be from FLL teams and are used to making your robots out of Legos, this robot is made out of metal. Quite literally, we saw it ourselves. We have to procure a welding sponsor who also welds it within the 6-week limit. All of the fabrication that you see on that robot was done within 6 weeks. It's a pretty tight fit, especially for all of us who are still in school while it's going on. But yeah, 6 weeks. And then we compete competition and build starts in January, goes to late April. So that's about 4 months. I know math.
So how do you coordinate when you have like such a big team of more than 50 people?
That is an excellent question. So it's extremely important that we maintain the proper leadership structure to make sure that everybody is informed and knows what's going on. For instance, as electrical captain, it's my job to make sure that the whole team knows what's going on in the electrical division. Everybody knows what parts of the robot are wired, what's working, and what needs to be done. Ebath, for instance, is also a member of our leadership team. I believe you're in charge of fabrication. Fabrication, yes, that's right. And it's her job to keep track of what parts are made, what parts need to be made, and who is able to use the machines to make those parts. Yes.
So when you made the robot, did you ever mess up?
Oh, of course we did. We messed up so many times. And that's the point. I mean, we prototype before we do every part of our robot. That means we build a whole bunch of different designs that are designed to do the same thing. And some of them work better than others. Some of them don't do anything at all. So it's really important for us to go through that part. And yeah, we've put some stuff that don't work as well on the actual robot, but then we get the chance to fix it at the next competition. So live and learn.
How far can the robot be from the controller so that they still connect?
That really depends on the range of the Wi-Fi system. I'm not really sure the exact details.
I think the space station. Space station.
That is true. We have managed to control our robot from the International Space Station. We have 7 robots, only 2 of them I believe are in working order.